In this video, we are going to learn about HTML. In this series, you are going to learn in detail about HTML from basics to the pro level. Okay, follow the each and every video and practice the programs which are shown in my videos. Definitely, you are going to become a pro in a HTML. Coming back to the course, here HTML is a hypertext markup language which was created by Tim in 1991. If you want resources, I'll just give the link of the PDF in the description, so you can go download the resource from the description, and this may be helpful for your competitive exams or exams which are held in your universities or colleges. Usually, for what purpose HTML is used? HTML is used for the purpose of creating websites and web content or web pages. In HTML, we can add various types of paragraphs, headings, links, and images. HTML form is a backbone of a web content. In other words, HTML is a language for web which is used for creating websites, which we have already discussed. HTML is defined as a back structure and layout. HTML usually contain a boiler code which is used to write for a web pages. HTML files are usually stored by using .html extension, which is given here. There are several versions of HTML. The recent versions are HTML and HTML5 being most recent versions. There are the futures of HTML. Usually HTML is a platform independent, where I'll give you a small example. Chrome displays the same page identically across different operating systems. The Chrome page is same overall Mac, in Windows or in Linux or various operating system. The Chrome page is ultimately same in each and every operating system. So HTML is a platform independent. In HTML, we can add images, videos and audios, which I have said in the starting. We can add tags, headings, paragraphs, images, videos and audios. For example, if we take YouTube page, in that YouTube page we have various type of videos, content, paragraphs which are given and comments which are given the below description. These are all can be added in a website. HTML is a markup language and it is not a programming language. There is a lot of difference between markup language and programming language. Usually C, Python, Java, these are the programming languages. HTML is a markup language, and HTML just gives the code which is also integrated with CSS and JavaScript. We will also detailedly discuss about CSS and JavaScript. What are they useful for their website? CSS is mostly useful for giving colors, style and borders which are required for a website. For that purpose, CSS is used. JavaScript is usually used for the backend purpose, for working the website, which is used by JavaScript. Now we'll see what is a hypertext. Hypertext markup language. What is HTML hypertext markup language? It is divided into two parts, hypertext and markup language. Hypertext is a markup hypertext which refers linking of the text with documents. Hypertext is usually gives the text, paragraphs and other documentation content, while markup language denotes the language utilized specific set of tags. Markup language which gives various type of tags. In this course, we will also discuss about the various types of tags. HTML is practice of displaying text and graphics and audio, video, etc. If we want to see the code, HTML code for a certain website, how do we see that? Here is a quick exercise which you can do by yourself. I'll show it for you. While you go for website and just give the right click, and here we can see inspect, right? By clicking inspect, you can see the whole code of the HTML which was written for the certain page. By seeing that, you will get to know about the code and how to write the HTML code. Once better you go and check it out, this exercise. And HTML, CSS and JavaScript. In this series, I am going to just focus on the HTML. This is a simple example over here, which is HTML is a skeleton and it contains a boilerplate code and car painted or decorated with CSS. As usual, same, the website is designed or given styles by colors which are done by CSS, and car engine and internal logic is done by JavaScript. The backend whole part, the website, how it does work, that all content will be done by JavaScript. Okay, and here we'll go for the installation of HTML editor. And usually we can do this HTML, all the code we can do it in our notepad, text editor, and we'll also do it in VS Code, Visual Studio Code. There are a lot of platforms. I'll prefer you to go do in VS Code. By doing in the VS Code, it is mostly helpful for doing other projects. It is quite easy doing in the HTML VS Code. Now for the installation, I'll give detailed steps. Go to any of the browsers which are there here, Chrome or Mozilla, Firefox, various browsers are there. Just go over there and search for the Visual Studio Code download on the Google. Just go and Google that like this, which is given here. And step 2 is click the download visual code, which is the first link which will be appear on the website. Go download. By clicking that, you can download, which is also suitable for other operating systems. Here you can see it is for Windows operating system and it is for Linux, and this is for Mac. As per your operating system, you need to download your Visual Studio Code over here, and this will be the interface after the downloading completed. Here you will create, here you are going to create an live extension. You need to install a live extension server. Why we need to install this live extension server means, while we complete doing overall HTML code or CSS code, by just giving right click and we'll click on the open with live server. As per the live server, the website will be opened. This is the first. By clicking here, the extension option will be there over here. By clicking extension option, you need to click live server extension. The first link which is given here, you need to install this one particularly. After installing that, we'll use it in our code after completing whole code. And next task is, we'll just create the first HTML program with output. First step is to click on files and select a new file, which will be here. First click on files and click on new file and create a new file and give the name of first program.html over here. Okay, what is the file name? You need to give first program, and while you are giving name to the file, you need to add the extension .html. It is mandatory for each and every file you need to give, because you are going to write an HTML code. We'll save it in the .html extension. After that, save it on your desktop. or your any of the workspace. After that, the page will appear like this. Here you need to give the code, and no need of writing this boilerplate code in VS Code. By clicking Shift plus 1, get exclamatory mark and press on enter key. If you give like that, we'll get the boilerplate code, which is here. We can do changes in this. This is a boilerplate code. First line we have doc type HTML, and here the next we have heading and head tag, we have body tag, we have in the body tag we'll usually use paragraph tags and HTML tag. We'll detailedly discuss about the tag. Here, doc type declaration. The doc type HTML declare the information of the web browser about HTML version. The doc type HTML is usually used for the version of HTML. There are various versions I have said you in the previous one, like HTML or HTML5, and there are so many back other versions. HTML is a root element which is given in the tag. It is an encapsulated all the content of the web page. Slash HTML, this tag will be closing tag. Slash HTML tag marks the end of the HTML session. While writing in the code in VS Code, first we need to give the angular brackets and HTML, and while closing the HTML tag we'll specify with the hash, and then after we'll give the title tag. In the title tag, whatever we'll give, it is displayed in the title of the page, which is on the top of the page. And HTML heading tag. Head tag is a metadata and link to the external resources like CSS, JavaScript files. In this head tag, we will include the CSS files or JavaScript files. Particularly while doing these websites, we do in different files, such as I'll give you some example over here. HTML is particularly done in one folder, and other CSS is done in the another folder, and JavaScript part is done in the another folder. There are 3 folders which are done. After doing each and every folder, we'll just link each and every folder to the HTML. This linking is done in the head tag. And we have body tag. The body tag we will give paragraph tags and the paragraphs which we need to enter. Here we can give the paragraph. The code which we have given previously is this. It is the graphic representation. It is easy to understand for you. And over here, this is the code. Once you just practice over here how to do this all by installing your VS Code and how to run this code. I said in the before, we need to go here by clicking 3 dots over the, which is given on the top of the page, and we have to click run and start debugging. After that, the output will be shown as this. This is the output. That's all for this video, and I'll be back soon with a part 2 video. In that we are going to learn about HTML tags in detail and linkings, anchors, and various topics which are there, lot more to study. Thank you.